Losav, one of Deimos's operatives. It seems that information about him has been removed from every corner of internet space. Rainbow Squad specialists and programmers have been unable to find any information on him. It's as if he never existed. This amazed the Rainbow Squad specialists. With the help of Operative Dokaebi and some knowledge of Fenrir, only the name of Operative Losav, his name is Jack. QBK Scorpio. It is a special drone created by a group of scientists under the guidance and supervision of Deimos. According to Deimos himself, this drone is his second favorite toy after the invention of Fenrir. This drone is slightly larger than normal drones, and due to its design, it cannot pass through drone holes. But like a normal drone, it can jump while making a special sound. Losav has 4 of these drones at his disposal. The drone's peculiarity is that it has a flask of neurotoxic polypeptides attached to its torso, which have been modified by Deimos scientists to enhance the effects of the poison. One drone has only 1 flask of poison. The poison flask is equipped with a mechanism that does not inject the poison immediately after hitting the target. This is where the fun begins. After hitting the defense operative, the drone folds its 4 legs inwards. The place where the flask with poison was located expands in size, suspiciously matching the size of the phone. The defense operative gets a gray poison icon, which means he was hit by a syringe. The defense operative is contacted by Losav on the audio link and told to tell the defense operative where one or another of the defense operative's gadgets is located. It doesn't matter which operative was shot, they can all surrender the positions of the installed defense gadgets. In order to give up the location of the gadgets, the defender has to approach the drone and press the button, after which an animation of the defense operative inserting his phone into the drone's scanner will start playing. After 3 seconds of scanning, the defense operative takes his phone. Losav thanks the defender for the information, and the drone self-destructs like Mozzie's parasite when he catches the drone. After surrendering the information, the defense operative's poison icon disappears. If the defense operative is slow for the first 5 seconds and doesn't give up the location of the allies' gadgets, the poison icon will start a 10-second countdown. If the defense operative does not surrender the location of the gadgets in these 15 seconds, the drone will also self-destruct. But the defense operative will be injected with poison, which will take away 50% of his health points. If Losav shoots the same defense operative with the drone a second time and the defense operative does not surrender the position of a defense gadget again, the defense operative will die instantly from the injected poison, without the animation of the so-called plus. The drone in folded mode becomes bulletproof, but it can be destroyed with explosives. If the drone is destroyed during these 15 seconds by anyone, the poison will be injected automatically. It doesn't matter if the interrogator, other defenders, or the attacker destroyed it. If a defense operative gives up the location of a gadget, Losav gets red marks on it, as if the device was marked by IQ. Losav can remove the marks himself, or they will disappear from his screen within 15 seconds. The gadget whose location you want to find out is selected in advance in the drone's menu. To do this, the protection operative must be detected at the preparation stage or during the match. If the protection operative moves his gadget within 15 seconds after the interrogation, Losav will see how the gadget marker disappears and appears in the place where the operative will install it again. Connection with the abilities of the attack operatives. I think it's not worth explaining and describing all the situations in which Losav can be useful both in a particularly team game and to some extent in a solo game. He can help you find gadgets to hack or destroy them, like Frost and Capcan traps, Valkyrie cameras, Maestro cameras, Goyo canisters, Legion traps, and so on. I would also like to clarify the situation with IQ. I think that they will not interfere with each other and compete as they achieve the same goal, but in completely different ways. Losav has the advantage of marking all gadgets for himself at a distance, safe scanning, and he has good weapons. At the same time, he has weak and situational additional gadgets, a limited number of scans, even with the condition that all 4 times the protection operative will hand over the location of the gadgets. He also cannot scan proximity alarms, bulletproof cameras, drone blockers, default cameras, cannot scan Pulse, Vigil, and Solace, and cannot scan those in the phone protection operatives. IQ mobility and the presence of claymores and grenades may also be important for some. Connection with the abilities of protection operatives. As mentioned earlier, Losav can interrogate any operative, and in case of successful interrogation, icons of marked gadgets will appear on his screen for 15 seconds, above which the floor and the room in which the gadget is located will be written. Losav cannot tag gadgets for allies further than 5 meters, but one way or another, when the player himself is safe, he can give information about the gadget in a voice chat. Thanks for watching. To tell you the truth, I feel like I've put a part of my soul into this operative. I thought it over and developed it for more than 9 hours until my hands trembled. This is my first operative with whom I would like to go to Reddit and other sites so that there is a chance that Ubisoft will notice me. I hope you won't need to get cancer or anything else for Ubisoft to do it out of pity. I didn't mention in the video many more little things related to Losav. Like that if he had interrogated Fenrir, he would have said phrases like, "You shouldn't have run away from us, Emil. Deimos pays us well. Heh heh heh. As Deimos says, they're all such cool villains, you know. Thanks again. I'll see you soon."